Good evening, and welcome to Outright. It has been such a while, hasn't it, actually, since we've last visited the Outright Arena, but welcome one and all. And it is such good music, isn't it? Thank goodness for Audio Network and all of its wondrous music it has over there. Opposite of in left or left in, absolutely. How are we all doing, everyone out there in this wonderful world? Yeah, I kind of made the joke already. You adore the theme for round 4. That is also good music as well. It certainly works well for the frenetic nature of round 4. Let's say hello to everyone in chat first. Hello there to Puzzle Dan, Matt the Ref, Connor Firstrat, Matt the Ref, Sigdo, Pricey Contain, not 13th. Absolutely perfect with that prediction. You were not 13th. Puzzle Dan, welcome. Yeah, I've already said. Keshi, welcome. Ines, hello there. Colo, Cetra. Adster, welcome there. Midget. I caught that. Yellowtail, hello. Already said your names. Tyson Bain. Scorecount, hello. Jack Wilfred, hello. Already said your name. Undead, hello there. Applecast, welcome. Anasep, welcome. That's a name. Shadowmain, hello there. Itogi, hello. Drahuska. Michael the Joker, welcome. AB me. Hello, Clive. Hello, Clive. And welcome, Saberstar, as well. And anyone else, Tyson Bain, welcome to all of you that you're just sort of lurking or whatever. Welcome nonetheless. How are we all doing this evening? Yes, Outright, we are returning back to the Outright Arena for another evening of panicked chaos. 21 and a half minutes of pure panicked quizzing chaos. We do have a couple of packs, actually, in my possession that we can play out this evening. So, excuse me. I think the first one we're going to be playing tonight is going to be Card the 7th's pack number 1. He has submitted me a pack number 2, which I am just flat out refusing to play, and he has given me a pack number 3, which is sort of a variant on pack number 2, which I will end up playing at some point. But we'll do Card 7's first pack. Then we're going to be looking at doing Lupine's pack, actually. Ralph, who said he's not going to be here this evening, but we'll be playing his pack this evening. And then, maybe Keshi's number 2. Maybe Keshi's number 2 we should probably play as well. So those are the ones we're going to be playing this evening, certainly at my first thought. Depending on how much time... I mean, I know how long a game lasts. It lasts 21 and a half minutes, so it depends on how much padding I put in between. So we could definitely do 3 games worth. It's just whether or not I want to do 4 games worth, or if I want to keep some for another time so that I know that I have enough for another episode. Another full stream, because they're only 21 and a half minutes long. I need to keep a couple in reserve just in case I don't have any more to fill that spot. So I'm gonna say conservatively 3 for this evening, maybe 4 if we get into a rhythm, but certainly 3 we will play. We might run out of trivia. I know it's entirely a possibility. I mean, as far as I can tell, unless I've not downloaded it, I haven't gotten a recent one from David, but we were doing a lot of 500 questions stuff at the time, so it's only fair that there wasn't any extra packs from David at the time. We've asked all the questions, that's it. All of the questions ever possibly asked, we've done them all. Be back on the bike soon. All right, David, thank you very much. Stream is not offline, hopefully. Everything seems to be fine on my end. Obviously, you can't hear me saying this, but blah. Words. So yeah, 3 packs this evening. None of them are David's. We'll start off with Car, then we'll do Ralph, and then we'll do Keshi's pack number 2. Keshi, I'm hoping I did everything correctly this time and we don't get a botched round number 3. Because that was a bit of a weird round number 3 when that happened. I'm so sorry with that happening before. Anyway, we need to open up a lobby. So, first of all, you need to go to that link that Matt the Ref has provided, or Nightbot has actually provided, that Matt the Ref gave the command to. simmer.io/@ashthebash/outright. How does this work with Doots? I'll tell you how much I'm going to be giving away in Doots for the game. I'm going to connect. And if you'd like to play Car the 7th pack number 1 that is, then you need to enter with the room code of 36134. and I have added in a fix with regards to what happened over on Ben's stream when we did the host reversal on his stream during his sort of post-season finish. For the details of that, it was because we actually had less than half of the remaining players actually lock in to go into round number 3. We actually had a condition where we had fewer than the halfway point, and we've never had that situation happen before. And what it had done is it went down the list, and then it found the first eliminated player, so a person that did not get out in time, and took their score as the baseline score for anyone to be eliminated from below. But of course, there are people below that particular score that had gotten out successfully, and they got eliminated and got removed from play erroneously. So now it should account for that fact. If we have less than half of the players getting out at the end of round number 2, then they will at least survive to round number 3 if they successfully got out properly. So that was the problem with that one. It wasn't an off by 1 error, it was a sorting and the wrong score error, because I have 2 different scores. I have a actual score, which is the number you see, and there is also a sort score, which is what I use to sort you based off of your state as well as your personal scores. So things like if you're eliminated, then your sort score is reduced by a factor of 1 million because you basically don't matter in the game anymore. If you get out, then your score goes up by 0.9. Not by 1, because otherwise that could sort you ahead of someone that you shouldn't sort ahead. But it basically advances you by just enough that you have higher priority than those that haven't gotten out, if that makes sense. Puts you as a higher point on a tied score. That's how it works. I know what I'm talking about to myself. But that's just, yeah. And I'm now using the sort score, which I know works because I eliminate the people that did not get out in time first. Then the sort score is calculated at that point, which it should work. I did a test with 3 players in the scenario that I figured was happening, and I got it to work correctly. So hopefully that is all good. Hopefully that was all good. Whew. Anyway, that's all the explanation done. Does the sort score get removed after the round ends? No. Well, it will get reset at the end of round 2 because the score's reset. But those that are still eliminated are still have a sort score of negative 1 million at that point, or whatever their score is minus 1 million. It also uses the round they got eliminated on as part of the sort score as well. So those that are eliminated in round 1 are sorted lower down the list than those that were eliminated in round 3, for example. So things and stuff like that. Yeah, because round 2 is the target elimination round by the halfway point. Scores reset going into round 3. So there were a couple of weird sorting issues that I had to fix that I needed a sort score for. I just didn't use it in that one scenario, and it ended up causing an issue where a couple of people, it was more than a couple of people, it was about 5 or 6 people that got erroneously eliminated from the game. How many do we have in at the moment? 28, 32 players attempting this game from the looks of things. Negative 1 million in Toad's adversary score anyway, possibly. Possibly. So yeah, this is Card 7 Pack. If you're not familiar with how Outright works, go to that link that's been floating in chat, and everything you'll do in the game will be in that window. You can put it into full screen mode. Simmer.io does have a feature to do that. But once you're in there, that's really the only window you'll need for the rest of the game. You can have me on in the background for audio, but that's all you'll need me on in the background for. You do not need my video for you to play the game, because everything will appear on your screen. Questions, answers, leaderboard and everything. So do not worry about that. You should just play from that. Everything will be good. If you want to play on mobile, unfortunately, it's not really properly supported. WebGL is not really well supported on all mobile devices. It's supported on some, but they do say don't use it. So at some point I do need to make a mobile app potentially to make it so that you can play on mobile easier. But there's a lot of typing involved, so it makes it's sort of easier to play on desktop anyway, because spelling generally matters unless someone has given an allowance for a spelling mistake as one of the possible given answers. Have we got round 5 sorted for outright? Unfortunately not, Matt. In fact, yes, Doots things. So, it doesn't have direct Doot integration yet, but what I am considering doing for these games is, I don't know what the value should be. What should the value be? So we'll have 25,000 Doots for a winner. I would say 25,000 Doots for the winner, and then 10,000 for the next highest eliminated player, as it were, and then 5,000 for third place, as it were. So 25,000 for the one that gets out, 10,000 for sort of theoretical second place, and 5,000 for third place. That makes sense? That probably works okay. 256. 256. Let's get those multiples of 2 out. $500 for each round 3 per. Oh, I don't want to make it based off of the pack size just yet. If I do that, then I have to actually put that in the game to do the calculation for me. But thank you, Pokenuts, for doing the gifted sub there, gifted to Samster. That's very generous of you doing that. Thank you, Pokenuts. Much appreciated. There may be better ways of doing it, but for the time being, I'm just going to say 25,000 for the winner of the game, and then 10,000 and 5,000 for second and third theoretical place based off of their final scores. That's the thing, Briggers. I need to figure out what my economy is. So we had Sly Guy Dave win 1 million on 1 versus 100, which is obviously vastly skewed that top end, but that's the only person that has skewed. The other people got 75,000 from Inca. So that was sort of the rough area we have. So yeah, we're going to have to do some economy balancing. We don't want the Doot inflation, no, absolutely. So I'll probably be adjusting these values over time, and as Doots make more sense as well. This is the first season with proper permanent Doots, so expect changes to be made on a per stream basis to balance it. We'll be adding interest at some point. Maybe, I don't know. The 1% have more Doots. I mean, that's the thing as well. Maybe have a stock market. No, that's feature creep. That is serial quiz. That is definitely feature creep. And for things like 1,000 Heartbeats, where the top prize is only 25,000, what would be pounds I've converted to Doots, I may be expanding that so that the values are more closely aligned across different games, so that it means something. So you probably could win 250,000, just do a multiply by 10 or something. Do 250,000 for a 1,000 Heartbeats win or something. Just that's a simple fix. Just multiply everything by 10. But maybe it's a top prize of 1 million and things like that. I don't know. Things of that nature we'll discuss later. But for now, we need to get on and play our first outright game. Whew. I'm just going to take a sip of water and let me hit the button, I think. So if ready, the 1 minute the 1 minute countdown starts now. So this is your last chance to get into this game. Go to that link, you can see it there, or say !outright in chat to get the link. Join with the room code of 36134. This is Carl the Seventh's pack of Outright. If you do not want to play, you can of course press that red button at the bottom of the lobby screen that says get out and leave the game. This is your last chance to do so. Once you are in the game, then only correct answers and timing will get you out. There's a simple concept. Get a question right, you get the get out button, but only press it when you think you really need to. The only way to advance through to next round is to get out. So get out at the right time with the right score, and then you might be our outright winner. Good luck to you all. Here is the first game. 21.5 minutes on the clock, and time starts now. Round number 1. Answer up to 15 of these questions. Words will appear one by one in order. Type your answers, spelling matters. No points lost if you are wrong. Fast things of those score more points, a maximum of 15 in each question. A correct one of those activates a get out button for 10 seconds. Get out before the timer hits 0, or you will be eliminated. When you're out, you cannot score any further points. The scores from this round will carry over into round number 2, where we'll see at most half of the pack be eliminated in total. So, fast, correct responses will score more points. Good luck to you all. Here's round number 1. What positive single-digit number is an @bash meme? Did have to adjust this one. Procyon has already got an out. Correct response is 8. What is the smallest Mersenne prime? Might be that I didn't explain the rules properly, Procyon. You only need to get out the once in the round at the right time you figure, rather than getting out on each question. The correct response on that one was 3. In cricket, how many runs was England's margin of victory over Australia at Edgbaston in 2005? Round timer hit 0. Sorry, Procyon. Round timer hit 0. Correct response is 2. In the famous Christmas song, how many geese a-laying were there? Fair enough, Procyon. Well, now you know it is the round timer in the top bar that you need to worry about. Correct response is 6. 6 geese a-laying. What is 3 squared? Good prediction there from Dogfish. Michael the Joker has gotten out. Correct response on that one was 9. 3 squared is 9. 3 minutes left. What score do players aim for in blackjack? Maybe you may have gotten the theme of this round. 32 correct answers. All going for 21. I need to add 1,000 to your egg. The title to a Ryu Murakami novel has what suggestive number? So that's 1,000 I need to owe you, egg, once we're done with this round. Correct response is 69. Nice. What is the response to the ultimate question according to Douglas Adams? Correct response to that was 42. Up to 2020, how many unique British PMs have served under Queen Elizabeth II? Only 5 getting it right. Correct response is 14. I caught myself before I said it. What is the 10th triangle number? Good luck. Etc. Well played. Anisette, well played. Tyson has gotten out. 8 getting it right. 55. What is the emergency number in the US? In the US. Brig is out. Dog is out. Stepford Clives is out. 8 Minky, Line Piece, Undead, Tantasar, AB Me, Puzzle Down, Colo, Solvision, Score Count, Connor, all getting out on 911. Saberstar also out. In most professional games of darts, what number do players start on in each leg? Random Zombie is now out. Samster, Keshi are now out. Yellowtail is now out. Correct response is 501, less than a minute now. What is the cube root of 8 million? What's the cube root of 8 million? Anaset is out. Cetra, not a jumble of numbers. Adster, Matt the Ref, Shapes, Itogi, Inisk, Sierra Quiz are all out on 200. Penultimate question in this round now. How many Dalmatians are there in a 2000 live-action sequel film directed by Kevin Lima? Sequel film. Jack Wilfred is out, getting it right. Answer we're looking for was 102. Last question for 3 players, Applecast, Gruff, and Cycle Space. What is question 1 multiplied by question 6? Good luck. Applecast is not right. The answer we're looking for was 168. And that is the end of the road for Applecast, Gruff, and Cycle Space, who unfortunately did not get out at the right time, and they have been eliminated. They're just pushing their luck just a little bit too far there, and unfortunately came across what is question 1 by question 6. Just as a hint, there may be more of that. So Jack Wilfred in an early lead on 93, Anna Sepp second place on 87, Dogfish in third place on 85. But the only thing that matters going into round number 2 is where the dividing line is, which is position 17 at the moment. So you'll now see on the leaderboard there is a dividing line just below Saberstar at position 17. You need to have a score above that red line and also be out by the end of the round, otherwise you will be eliminated. This is the halfway point in the game. Again, answer up to 15 questions, but the words will appear in a random order now rather than in normal order. Type your answers again, spelling matters, no points lost if you're wrong. Fast answers score more points, however there's also a streak bonus, so do worry. Do think about consistency now rather than pure speed, or maybe do both. I don't know. Correct answer will get your get out button for 10 seconds and get out before the round timer hits 0, otherwise you will be eliminated, and you must be 17 or above to continue on to round number 3. East of Eden is a novel by whom? Seven getting this one right for John Steinbeck. From the Latin for stone, what kind of language style is elegant and concise? Ooh, not many getting this one. In fact, no one getting this one. We were looking for lapidary. Which actor has the catchphrase, "Can you smell what The Rock is cooking"? Answer that I was looking for was Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dr. Stone is what type of manga series? Getting some right answers in. It's not bad. No, the correct answer we're looking for was shonen. I mean, if you know one, you may as well guess it. Famous for its brewery, Roquefort Abbey is found in what country? Just 4 getting this one right. Belgium is what we're looking for. Oh, it's a long one. Which mathematician with a number named after him is one of the most prolific of the 20th century with over 1,500 papers authored or co-authored? Only 4 getting this one right is Paul Erdős for an Erdős number. Someone hiding a problem is said to paper over the what? Matt the ref is getting out early, looking at the difficulty of the questions and getting out while they can. Answer we're looking for was cracks. 105 by 148 millimeters is what paper size? Random zombie is out. Ooh. Answer we're looking for that was a 6. Not A4, A5. No, a 6. Which English language newspaper has the largest circulation worldwide? Uh-oh. No one's getting this one right. It's the Times of India, surprisingly. Question number 10. Samster is out already. Papyrus is said to have originated from which country? Stormfish and Keshi, Dogfish, Anisep, all getting out. Connor's getting out as well. 22 players got that one right, going for Egypt. Puzzle Dan also out. Scissor Sisters' UK #1 hit, I Don't Feel Like Dancing, was released in what year? Michael the Joker got it right, is out. Only 3 players got that right. It was 2006. Question number 12. Not many players out at the moment. A Chinese animated series released into Netflix in 2020 has what 2-word name? Anyone going to get this one right at all? No, it's Scissor 7. Less than a minute now. Who do some people mistakenly believe invented scissors based on sketches he drew? AB Me, Score Count, Stepford Clives, Innis, Shapes, Saberstar, Tantasar, etc. 8 Minky getting out on Leonardo da Vinci. Penultimate question in this round. Currently 3 spaces above the line still. Running with Scissors, a 2006 comedy film directed by whom? Procyon's getting a bit higher. Answer we're looking for this one was Ryan Murphy. The last question in this round now. Which alternative name for scissors is also a name for fast sailing boats? Brig is wrong. Procyon's wrong. Cannot get out. Answer's wrong. Tyson is out. Answer we're looking for was Clippers. And just like that, Adster, Brig, Connor, Itogi, Live Piece, Matt the Ref, Michael the Joker, Procyon, Puzzle Dan, Random Zombie, Serial Quizzer, Tyson, Undead, and Yellowtail all failing to get out. Very close there, Procyon, must be said. You did play very valiantly. You were, well, you had a tied score to be able to get out. You would have been able to get out on 87. However, did not grant you the ability to press the button because you do need to give a right answer before you get that get out button. So very well played, just unfortunately did not get out at the right time. Woo! And so we continue on. 17, exactly half of the initial set of players now through to round number 3. We reset the scores. This is the multiple choice round. The words will appear in reverse order and you just need to pick the correct answer from the 4 possible answers given. Fast answers again will score more points, a maximum of 15. There is no streak bonus on this round. As always, correct answer will get you a get out button for 10 seconds, and you must get out at some point before the round hits 0, otherwise you will be eliminated. And when you're out, you cannot score any more points. The points in this round will carry over into round number 4, which is the 3-minute final blitz, where it all makes a difference. Good luck, here is round number 3. Curvature negative, its 4 known is geometry what? 9 right, 8 wrong. A sort of 50-50 balance. Going for hyperbolic was the answer. Teaching of types. What are allegories on based lessons? Nine right, 8 wrong. Again, roughly 50%. Parabolic was what we're looking for there. Curve modular of kind what from results uses theorem last Fermat's for proof the. 8 right, 9 wrong. Again, 50-50 split. Elliptic is what we were looking for. What be to said is exaggerates that language. Okay, slightly higher majority this time. 14 right, 3 wrong. Going for hyperbolic or hyperbolic. 2013 in founded provider analysis blockchain based London A of name that is what? 10 right, 7 wrong. Tantasar's getting out while they still can. Answer looking for this one was elliptic. 3 minutes left, 10 questions left. Fluid bodily which of volume total that of 55% up makes plasma. Switching it up. Answer looking for was blood. Substance what? Shed. Glands lacrimal. 10 getting it right, 6 getting it wrong. We were looking for tears. Lacrimal glands shed tears. Shlonsky Abraham by poem 1928. A is these of which? Ten getting it right, 6 getting it wrong. We were looking for toil. Keyboard A on, other each two, cojoined are that, letters by made be can that, one only the is words, these of which. Can anyone parse it? Yes. Some people can parse it. 5 getting it right. Tears. What of level excess and by characterized disease, A of symptom, A is diaphoresis. 8 Minky is now out. Colo is now out. Answer we're looking for was sweat. 1.5 minutes left. Question 11. 1980s, the in team F1, which for drove both Senna and Mansell. Keshi is out. Dogfish is out. Storm Vision is out. Cetra is out. Answer we're looking for there was Lotus. Question 12. Mustard Diana by voiced is Princess Witch. Stepford Clives is out. Idisk Saberstar is out. AB Me is out. Jack Wilfred is also out on Daisy. Less than a minute now. Bell of kind. What? About sung 9,000 hell. Shapes is out. Jumble is out. Samster is out. Anasep is out. Correct answer we're looking for was a Daisy Bell. We're only looking at score count now. Flower, what for name A is India of being the. Getting it right and getting out. So we're just going to be looking at question 15 just for curiosity's sake. The answer to this one was Lotus. And here's your bonus question that means absolutely nothing. Nickname what has Sanshokin, Sumireko, Uresuki, anime the in. Good luck. Answer we're looking for was Pansy, by the way. But everyone is through to round number 4, so still 17 players surviving. Storm Vision with the lead on 103. Ilisk and Shapes tied second place on 81. Saberstar fourth place on 80. All the way down to Tantasar, who got out on question number 5 on 25. However, there's all to play for in the final round because there's only 3 minutes on the clock, but the points will ever increase the further you go on into the round. Just wait for the thing to do its thing, and we'll be able to tell you how round number 4 works. So, round number 4, the questions will appear immediately and quickly. Type your answers as you would do in round number 1. Questions are increasing value. So, question 1 is 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 6, 4 is 8, so on and so on, increasing by value of 2 each time. The game will end immediately after 3 minutes of questions have happened. The first to give a correct answer will start a 5-second timer on everyone else to answer. If no one answers the question at all, then the question is passed after 15 seconds. Correct answer will get you a get up button, but only for 5 seconds in this round. But you can only get out if your score is potentially high enough. If no one has gotten out yet, you will set the limit and you will get out. However, once someone has gotten out, you must have a score higher than they do to be able to get out, as well as on a correct answer. Good luck. This is round number 4. The Silver State is a current nickname for which US state? Answer is Nevada. Which chemical element shares a name with the planet in the solar system? Answer is Mercury. Who played the Tin Man in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? Ooh. No one getting a right answer. Ooh. Answer we're looking for was Jack Haley. Brevium is an isotope of which metal? Uh-oh. Answer we're looking for there was protactinium. Tungsten is derived from the Swedish for what? We're getting some right answers on this one. The correct answer was heavy stone. Sinil Gavaskar is a former cricketer from which country? Gavaskar, even. Correct answer is India. Who holds the world record for the most number of international wickets with 1,347? Anyone know their cricketers? Apparently, no. Keshi has got it right. Has set the timer. Answer is Mutia, their surname. The fans of the New Zealand national cricket side have what's nickname? How the hell did you get that one there, Keshi? 1 minute and 20 left of the clock. Answer for that one is the Beige Brigade. The first female test centurion has what's name? As Matt the ref is saying, this round just isn't cricket. Apparently, no one's getting it right. The answer we looked for there was Myrtle McLagan. Crickets belong to which family of insects? Less than a minute now. Oh, is anyone getting this one? No. The answer we looked for there was Grillidae. Stax Records was originally based in what city? 40 seconds left. Dogfish has got it right. Samson's got it right. Anyone going to get out? Answer we're looking for was Memphis. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's father had what first name? Initzka's got it right. Has gotten out set the limit of 133. Correct answer is Leopold. Bill Ward and Tony Iommi were former members of which heavy metal band for 26 points? We Like Shapes got it right, but has not enough to get out. Saberstar, same case. Answer is Black Sabbath. What is the stage name of the synthwave artist Seth Haley based on the spoonerism of a famous American actor? We Like Shapes can get out and does get out. It was Com Trues and Shapes at the last second. Gambling at the end of the game. Getting it right. Getting out. Wow. That's amazing. Well played, We Like Shapes. Very well played indeed. That was a difficult round 4, it must be said. So let's add some doots to We Like Shapes. Those are some earned doots there. Shapes, you got yourself an extra 25,000 doots. How long left? Shapes got out at 41:07.9. The round ended at 47:10.7. So it was nearly 3 seconds from the end of the game. Nearly 3 seconds. Then we also need to add some doots to second and third place. So Innis was holding the fort there, but unfortunately just didn't hold on long enough because Shapes managed to take it at the end. So that's going to be 10,000 to Innisk. If I can type the right command. Put an extra D in there. There we go. And the last one is Saberstar. Very well played, Saberstar, getting third place there. And you get yourself 5,000 doots for that. Very well played. How the hell did you get that cricketer's name there, Keshi? Jesus Christ. I need to look back at that. Keshi attempted the answer of Muralitaran, which is correct. Oh my god, very well played. Very well played. I mean, fair play to you. Because there are people that did get the right name, but unfortunately I think spelled it incorrectly. Yeah, Kolo did get the right name, but put an N in place of an R. So very close, but not the right name. Oh, Murali is pretty famous. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I can read all the answers, Jack Wilfred. I saw someone that submitted an answer of bad to what kind of anime is that thing. It's like, no, it's not bad. But yes, I can see all. Well, that's the first game. And Pokenuts being, again, ever so generous, gifting a sub there to the winner, We Like Shapes. What a win. Look at that. You're getting gifted on for winning outright. Look at that. Worth mentioning for round 2, the Put Your Stupid Answers in wrecks your streak. Well, I'd have thought it would be obvious that if you give a wrong answer, it breaks the streak, but I don't know. Oh, and Pokenuts is gifting a sub to Nightbot. Okay. I don't need to do that either, apparently. Sam's gifted Quizbot 3000, and then you've just gifted Nightbot, so there we go. But if you don't answer at all, then your streak remains. Ooh, does it now? Huh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Huh, I didn't actually think about that. That's interesting. Huh, well, there you go. I actually didn't realise that. Yeah, that is how it's implemented. Yeah. Huh. That's kind of blown my mind. Yeah, I think, is that how it's implemented? I can't remember now. I actually can't remember now if that's implemented or not like that. Someone's going to have to test it out this next game from the looks of things, because I actually can't think off the top of my head if that's true or not. Huh. I've checked the CSV data, definitely happens. Okay. Alright then. Is 151 the lowest winning score? It probably is, Shapes. Yes, it probably is. Well, I mean, if it is like that, then fair enough. And you're just gaming the game, I guess. New strategies for outright in season 5. Clearly. If it doesn't drop and the intended state, well, to be fair, there's nothing in there that explicitly describes how the streak works. It's just an inferred bit of logic that a streak is you must get consecutive answers in a row. Makes sense though that if you don't submit an answer, that it doesn't break the streak. I suppose it makes sense. Does the visual counter reset but not the back? I don't know, Tantasar. That's a good point. That is a good point. I actually don't know. I'll have to investigate that proper at some point to figure out what's the right thing. Yes, correct answers in a row, and you're not spitting an answer that means you're technically getting it wrong. So technically it should reset. It's interesting. It's an interesting point. I didn't actually realise at this point. Because I kind of always assumed people were guessing anyway. But I guess if you don't guess, that is an outcome. Yeah, and if actually it's not giving a right answer, it's neither right nor wrong. That's the thing. It's the middle. It's this grey area of neither right nor wrong. So what do? Do you presume that they gave a wrong answer, or do you presume that they're not answering to attempt to preserve the streak? Anyway, we're leaving it as it is implemented right now. If it does carry over, then be it that way, I guess. But we'll just leave it as it is, and we can discuss the pros and cons of whether to do streak bonus like that in the Discord afterwards. If you would like to play this game, though, which will be Lupin's Pack, then you need to enter the room code of 80833. If you're already still on that game, then refresh and just get yourself into a brand new instance of the game and join into the lobby. Yeah, it as Tyson says, there is an argument either way. It just depends on how powerful the streak gets at that point, I suppose. Because it could really outbalance the game, maybe, if you allow a not answer to continue a streak. Whereas I don't know, actually. I don't know where to sit on the fence at the moment yet. I'm sort of hovering. Anyway, we'll discuss it afterwards. We have games to play rather than game theory to theorize. And we've got 24 players in on this one. And got lots of people doing all sorts of funny names now. Kashi Litherman. Okay, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. All right, you're going to do that. I'm still going to say just Keshi, though. Henry VIII, 6 Clives. Clive, do you just have a bank of names and you just go, yeah, I'm going to use this one this evening? Or do you just keep coming up with them on the spot? Because it's quite impressive, all these different Clive names. Procyon Oshudek. Hopefully, Procyon, now you understand the game a bit more and how it works. I'm sorry that if it wasn't clear on the first play. I know that there is a thing I need to do, as per the suggestion of the community, that on the first round, if you press the get out button on like questions 1 through 5, it gives you a prompt saying you don't actually have to get out now. You only get out when you think you can get out at the right time on the round, rather than getting out on each question. So there's stuff like that to deal with. And it's also a case of, once you know how the game works, then you can start working out how strategies work as well for the game, rather than just jumping in blind. So there's that element to it as well. You come up with each and every one in a blind panic, dear Clive. Wow, that's quite impressive, it must be said. I guess it matter if you want to encourage safety move by not answering. Maybe. On the one hand, a streak does feel like it should be subsequent questions. On the other hand, though, it does feel like a bit, your ability to score is a bit dependent on the order the questions are written. Two people who know exactly the same number of answers could have significantly different scores depending on a random factor. I suppose. Oh yeah, insert the word round before the timer in the blurb, yeah. Yes, there have been people that have misclicked to get out before Silent Marine. That has definitely happened in the past. But that one I kind of put down to user error rather than the UI trying to baby you into not doing the wrong thing. Compromise, subtract 1 from the streak but don't wipe it. Middle ground. That means I have to explain what a streak is quite explicitly. And there's already enough text to go through in 45 seconds in round number 2. It's just a bit clunky, you know. A streak is a streak. It's not another counter you have to think about while playing the game. It's just intuitive. You need to. The game already has enough complexity as it is, and I don't want to introduce any more complexity to it. That's what I'm more concerned by, is that there's already enough for a player to be keeping track of in the game. Far more than a regular quiz show would normally do, because there's so much happening at the same time. That, yeah, I don't want to overload the game with any more stuff to it. And if I was to add more stuff, it would be as a completely separate round entirely. You know, it wouldn't be one of the ones that we currently have already done. There may be cases of doing different games where there are different things happening in the rounds that we're normally used to seeing happen, but it all has to work in the balance of the overall game still. So it needs to be able to swap in and out without affecting the overall flow of the game or balance of the game too much. Why is it turning into question time? I don't know, Michael the Joker. It's just happened. It's what you get when you have a lot of quiz enthusiasts. Is that there's a lot of game theory discussion to be made as well, and it's entirely fair to make those kinds of discussions. I'm very interested in that kind of thing, especially because this is my own game, my own quiz idea. So I'm very much interested in the theory side of things and the balance side of things, because I want to make it a balanced game, you know. Obviously, different people writing different packs, it's difficult to balance on that front, but for everything else, there's MasterCard. Hashtag not ad. We're up to 37 players, and I think we're going to get into a game now. So before I continue diverging into other stuff, let's start the timer. So this is Ralph's pack, Lupine 1. 1 minute on the clock if you'd like to still get in. You still have enough time. Go to that link it says up there, or say !outright and click the link that Nightbot gives you. And join with the room code of 80833 like these 37 players have done so before you. 4 rounds, 21.5 minutes on the clock. That's all there is in this game. Whether or not that streak is a combo bonus or not, we'll find out when people inevitably test it in this game and obviously keep track of it. And we'll find out there's probably a bug in there somewhere anyway that no one's noticed, because it's just like, oh yeah, this is a streak, it works. Maybe there's a bug. Who knows? 15 seconds to decide whether you want to play or not. You can also press that get out button at the bottom if you do not want to play. This is your last chance to do so before you're locked into the game, where only right answers and the right time will get you out. Good luck. We're all in now. 21.5 minutes on the clock, and that time starts now. Round number 1, answer up to 15 questions. The words will appear one by one. Type your answers. Spelling generally matters. Sometimes there is allowances, sometimes there is not. No points lost though if you are wrong. Fast answers will score more points in this round, as in most rounds, a maximum of 15 each question. A correct answer will get you a get out button for 10 seconds, and you must get out before the round timer, the one that says 4.5 minutes on the clock, before that hits 0, or you will be eliminated. You do not have to get out on question number 1. You can get out on question number 13. Just decide when getting out is the most appropriate time for you. But once you're out, you cannot score any more points in this round. The points will matter when we go into round number 2. Good luck. Here is question number 1. Alpha 5 is the robotic assistant to which group of heroes? The answer we're looking for was the Power Rangers. E102 Gamma is one of the 6 playable characters in which Sega Dreamcast game? .12 getting it right. The answer we're looking for was Sonic Adventure. Which videotape format beat out Betamax or Betamax in the videotape format war? One person typoing. No, 2 people probably typoing. The answer we're looking for was VHS. VHS. What species of animal are the protagonists of the animated movie Alpha and Omega? Suggest some suitable answers, but some wrong there. 13 getting it right, though, is wolf. Wolf. In which country is the Nile Delta located? Currently 2 people in denial with their answer. 34, sorry, got it right, with Egypt. Sigma is the primary antagonist of which Capcom video game series? Yes, you can boo me if you want. Answer we're looking for on this one that 11 got right was a Mega Man X. In which sci-fi series do the Psy-Core feature? No one has gotten out as yet. All thinking they could push their luck a bit further. Answer we're looking for that one was Babylon 5. Question number 8, through to the halfway point of the round. What measurement of a circle can be calculated by multiplying its diameter by pi? Hey, pi appeared. Cycle Space is the first to get out. So they're definitely guaranteeing their place into round number 2. So is Connor. Answer we're looking for there was the circumference. In Marvel Comics, what is the name of the physicist who gained the ability to transform into the Hulk after being exposed to gamma radiation? Your game is stuck, Matt. I don't know what I can do about that, unfortunately. Answer looking for there was Bruce Banner. Which region of the Pokemon world are Pokemon Omega and Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire set? Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Which region? Some plausible answers. 9 got it right. It's the Hoenn region. Delta Airlines is headquartered in which US city? Storm Vision is out. The answer we're looking for, undead, is also our answer was Atlanta. Question number 12. Catherine Zeta-Jones plays showgirl Velma Kelly in the 2002 film adaptation of which stage musical? Henry VIII, Six Clives is out, Samster, Innis, Matt the Bat, Cass 7th, Gruff, Saberstar, Anisette, Line Piece, 8 Mickey, Keshi, Kolo, all getting out on Chicago. Less than a minute now. In Japanese folklore, what fruit is said to be the favourite food of a kappa? What fruit? The answer was a cucumber. One right. Zero quids are getting it right and out. Epsilon Eagle is the hero of which Sega Mega Drive run and gun game? Oh, so a lot of people chancing this far. Procyon is out though. Answer looking for there was Alien Soldier. So is Applecast. Last question in this round to get out on Omega is a Time Lord in which sci-fi television series? Oh, lots of people getting out. Lots of people getting out there, I think, being gifted by that particular question. The answer there, Time Lord, Doctor Who. And only Matt the Passmaster getting knocked out there by a technical issue from the looks of things. I will have to look at that at some point, Matt, as to why, for some reason, you have lost connection. But for now, I'm afraid, sorry, you're going to have to sit out. Hope no hard feelings, I hope. But thank you very much for playing. Everyone else, though, 36 remaining players will survive through to round number 2. That was a nice round theme, actually. I did like that. And 8 Minky is the current leader with 91 points. Innis in second at 87. Henry VIII, Six Clives, and Keshi in tied third place. Actually, with Matt the Bat as well, tied third place on 86 points. We now go on to round number 2. So, answer up to 15 questions. Words will appear in random order. We do have, as always, the fast answers score more points. However, there is the streak bonus. 5 points additional for each successive correct answer, however that works. Whether it is you leave an answer out or not, I don't know, but go and experiment. Correct answer will get you a get up button for 10 seconds. Get out before the time hits 0 or you'll be eliminated. And, crucially in this round, you must be rank 19 or above to advance through to round number 3. So currently there's a 4-way tie on rank number 17, so all of those would get through if they get out. So the critical position is rank 19 and above and out to move on to round number 3. Good luck. Here is round number 2. Which Scottish band's hit singles include Summer Sun and Inner Smile? Eleven got it right, 11 got it wrong. The answer we're looking for was Texas. What was the name of the football ground that Manchester City called home between 1923 and 2003? Some people answering with empty answers. The answer we're looking for was Main Road. Key West, the southernmost city in the continental United States, is located on which archipelago? Spelling matters, I'm afraid. The answer we're looking for was Florida Keys with a K. Which dessert consists of ice cream and sponge cake topped with meringue baked in an oven? Currently, Saberstar and Tyson sitting on the dividing line. The answer we're looking for was the Baked Alaska. In which Disney Channel series did Miley Cyrus play a schoolgirl who lived a secret double life as a pop star? In the lead at the moment, the answer we're looking for on that one was Hannah Montana. Let's go down to the dividing line. Currently, Dogfish is there. In American football, which NFL team beat the San Francisco 49ers to win Super Bowl LIV? The answer we're looking for there that 6 got right was the Kansas City Chiefs. What is the name of the whip-cracking archaeologist played by Harrison Ford in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Dogfish is now sitting on the dividing line. No, Tantasar is on the dividing line. Answer for that one was Indiana Jones. In which US state is Plymouth Rock, where the Mayflower Pilgrims made landfall in 1620? Now, Anisette on the dividing line. answer for this one that 10 got right was Massachusetts. Question number 9. Which single by the Red Hot Chili Peppers contains the lyrics California, rest in peace? We need the title of the single is Danny California. Question 10. Still no one is out yet. Which Major League Baseball team plays Bobby Bonilla over $1 million every July 1st, despite him having never played in the majors since 2011? Answer is the New York Mets. Still no one out yet. In which series of educational computer games may your character end up dying of dysentery? There we go. Clive, Shapes, Keshi, Car, Yellowtail, Connor, Cycle Space, Tantasar, AB Mean, Matt the Bat, Itogi, Procyon, all getting out on the Oregon Trail. Question number 12 now. Which jazz standard, composed in 1925, would you associate with the Harlem Globetrotters? Let's look at the dividing line. Currently, line pieces on the dividing line. No Colo is on the dividing line. Saber Star is now out. The answer we're looking for there was Sweet Georgia Brown. Less than a minute now. Question number 13. 8 Minky is now out as well. In which Tyne & Wear new town would you find the Galleries shopping centre? Jack Wilfred is out. The answer we're looking for there was Washington. Penultimate question in this round. Which Major League Soccer team is nicknamed the Loons? There's still a lot of spaces above the line not taken yet. Sampster is taking one of them. Dogfish is taking another. The answer we're looking for was Minnesota United. So is Cyril Quizzer. Last question in this round. Which electronic music group released the single Something Good in 1992, which featured a vocal sample from the Kate Bush song Cloud Busting? Anyone going to get this right? One has got it right. Gruff is out. The answer we're looking for was Utah Saints. And we had just enough players. 19 survive to get through to the next round, and that is just the right number we needed. 8 Minky with a resounding victory round number 2 with 356 points. However, that doesn't mean anything going into round number 3 because all those scores are going to be reset. We do have to say goodbye, though, to Adster, Anasep, Applecast, Benz, Brig, Dev, David Bodicum in reverse, Inisk, Julian, Colo, Linepiece, Puzzle Dance, Score Chocobo, Cetra, Stormvision, Tyson, and Undead for numbers, all failing to get out and have been eliminated. And as I said, 19 players now survive into round number 3, where we reset the scores, and it is now multiple choice. Words will appear in the question in reverse order, and you just need to pick the correct answer from the 4 possible answers given in front of you. Just click the right button. No streak in this round, but correct answers will get you a get up button for 10 seconds. Get out before the time hits 0, you'll be eliminated. Fast answers as always. Fast answers score up to 15 points on each question. Scores from this round will carry over into round number 4, where it all matters in the final 3-minute blitz. Do remember you must get out at some point in this round, otherwise you will be eliminated. Good luck. Here is round number 3. Degrees many, how, of angle an is angle right A. Hopefully a nice easy warm-up question, which all 19 players did get right. We're looking for 90 degrees in a right angle. Darts 3 with scored B can that score highest the is what darts in. A lot of people getting the preempt answer in. Cyclespace got it wrong. Cyril Quizzer, you're going to attempt an answer. You did get it wrong though. The answer we're looking for there was 180. 2005 in Microsoft by released console games. Video A of Name the Complete to Xbox follows number what? And again, all 19 players getting this one right. Xbox 360. Because you do a 360 and walk away. Return in expect I should, pence in change. Much how, note £5, A with £3.20. Costing magazine A4, paid I if. 17 doing the maths on 180. Network Underground, London the, on, there, are stations, tube, manyhow. No, that's the joke, Julian. That's the joke, Julian. There's peak internet humor around the 2000s. The answer we're looking for is 270. Days of matter, A in degrees many, how flip can life love one, single blue, the of lyrics, the two according. Oh yeah, the Xbox 360 was great, but the joke. 30 got this one right, was 180. Thorium. Of number atomic, the is what? I mean, you didn't even need to see the rest of the question. Just needed to see the word thorium and you knew what the question was about. 17 of you got it right. Well played. 90 is what we're looking for. Baseball league major of rules. The per as base path. Each is long feet many how. Baseball in. $16 got this right. We were looking for 90. It's 90 feet. Year which of representation numeral Roman the is CCCLX. $18 getting this right. 1 getting it wrong. It's 360. 3 C's. L is 50. X is 10. Fourth of Firth the crosses that motorway. Scottish A is M blank the complete. A bit of UK knowledge on this one. Tantasar's getting out while they can. We're looking for the M90. M90. 1.5 minutes left. Numbers prime. 42nd and 41st. The of. Sum. The is what? Tantasar's taking a breather before the final round. Makes sense. Saberstar's getting out. The answer we're looking for there that 6 got right was 360. Adelante, as known also is train rail British of class what? Ah, we had to get a rail question in there. Clive is out, Cyclespace, Dogfish, Matt is out, Samster is out. The answer we looked for there was 180, less than a minute now. Anderson Sylvia and Jerry by created series Sci-Fi of Name the Complete to Joe follows number what? Keshi, Gruff, Itogi, Car 7th, all getting out. And Jack Wilfred and with shapes on Joe 90. Penultimate question in this round now. Degrees in quadrilateral, regular, A of angles, internal, the of sum, the is what? Connor, AB Me, Procyon, all getting out. 8 Minky is out. Serial Quiz is out. Yellowtail, we're just looking at you now. 360 euros. The answer to that question, once only correct, was answers possible for the of which questions 14 last the across. You got it right and got out. Well played, Yellowtail. Very well played. Maybe it was as a guess, but 270 was the right answer. And you survived through to the final round. Very well played. And this is quite a balanced final round. Shapes only ahead by 4 points ahead of Clive and Carr, and they're only ahead by 4 points ahead of Jack Wilfred, and he's only ahead by 7 points ahead of Keshi. This is crazy at the top. This is literally anyone's game. And then all the way down there to Cyril Quitter, who did manage to get out on 47 points. However, that difference from 47 to 118 can still be a winning deficit. Duplis has proven in the past that it is possible to take it to a win with that kind of deficit. So it's not all over for you just yet, Cyril Quizzer. This is the final round, though, and there is 3 minutes on the clock when we enter into the round. The questions will increase in value. Question 1 is worth 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 6, 4 is 8, and so on, increasing in value by 2 each time. The game will end after 3 minutes of questions have happened. The first to give me a right answer to a question will start a 5-second timer on everyone else to answer. If no one answers the question at all in 15 seconds, then we just move on after that time. Correct answer will get you a get out button, but only for 5 seconds in this round, and you can only get out if A, no one has gotten out yet, or B, your score is higher than whoever has currently gotten out the most recently. So you must have the highest score and a right answer to get out. Good luck. Here was Harry Potter's defense against the dark arts teacher during his second year at Hogwarts. Not many getting this right. The answer we're looking for was Lockhart. Which scientist is the only person to have been awarded Nobel Prizes in both physics and chemistry? Answer is Marie Curie. The French Open is the only Grand Slam tennis tournament to be held on what type of court? Answer is clay court. Mount Fuji, Mount St. Helens, and Mount Vesuvius are all examples of what? Answer is volcano. Which female vocalist sang about California girls in her 2010 single? Answer is Katy Perry. Legend has it that Lady Godiva rode naked through the streets of which English city? Answer is Coventry. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel was painted by which Renaissance artist in the early 16th century? 2 minutes left. Answer is Michelangelo. What pricey spice can precede Walden to form the name of an Essex market town? It's still all to play for at the top. Answer is saffron. In which city is the Australian rugby union team Brumbies based? Sorry. Answer is Canberra. Now for 20 points, Ankara is the capital of which country? Clive now has the lead. Answer is Turkey. For 22 points, characters from which tactical role-playing game series appear in the Wii U RPG Tokyo Mirage Sessions such as FE? Answer is Fire Emblem. In what year did Ronald Reagan give his Mr. Gorbachev tear down this wall speech? Tantasar is claiming getting out on 111. It's a low score, but it is out. Answer is 1987. British artist and sculptor Barbara Hepworth was born in which city where an art gallery named after her can now be found? For 26 points. 1 minute left in the round now. Tantasar set the limit at 111. You have to have more than that to get out. Correct answer is Wakefield for 28 points now. Strix aluco is the binomial name for which species of bird? Ooh. Someone has got it right and set the time. 45 seconds left now. Correct answer was Tawny Owl for 30 points. Newell's Old Boys is a football team based in which country? Saberstar now sets it at 237. Answer is Argentina. Just over 30 seconds left now. The Galapagos Islands can be found straddling the equator in which ocean? For 32 points. Procyon can get out. Answer is Pacific Ocean. For 34 points, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had the starring role in which 2002 spin-off of The Mummy? Samsa takes it. Keshi now takes it at 257. No, Carl takes it at 268. Answer is the Scorpion King. In 5035, Francisco Pizarro established which South American capital? For 36 points, Apeman's got it right, but not enough to get out. Answer is Lima. Who is the author of The Grapes of Wrath? Procyon. Oh, no, another one. Not another one. Procyon did get it right, but did not press the get out button in time. Oh, no. Another buzzer beater game. Another buzzer beater game. Oh, unlucky Procyon. Oh. Let's see it. We got the right time, and then I did not receive a message on the server end to say that Procyon pressed the button, so it was literal internet delay. Literal internet delay is the mitigating factor there. Wow. Unlucky there, Procyon, but very well played. That could have been a game for you. Car 7th, getting out at just the right time with 268 points. How long between the answer showing as correct and the game end? I can reveal that as... oh, ridiculous. 0.8 of a second. Yeah, 0.8 of a second. Wow. That's the amount of time you had to process giving the right answer and then clicking the button. And also for the server to respond as such. Jesus. That's close. Well, Car 7th, it is a win for you, so let's get you some doots. Car 7th, K8 underscore 7th, you get yourself 25,000 doots. Over to Procyon, you get yourself 10,000 doots. And to Jack Walford, you get yourself 5,000 doots. There you go. Very well played, Carl. 268 points, the winning score there. Not necessarily the highest score we had in that game, but it was the winning score because you got out at the right time. Ooh, well, that's game number 2. What options were 8 or 9 for the Volcanoes one? So I think it was Volcanoes S and Volcanoes ES potentially. I can have a look at it. if I don't bring it up on screen, but I can have a look at the CSV quickly to see what it was accepted on that one. Yeah, volcanoes just an S and volcanoes ES. So you were expected to give a plural answer from the looks of things rather than a singular answer. Maybe should have put a singular answer response as an acceptable answer, I'm afraid. But yeah, as it was, he had volcanoes with just an S and volcanoes with the ES ending. Those are the two possible options. Some people complain volcanoes accepted. That's why. Yeah, that's my bad for not catching it on my read through. But yeah, I guess that's just something to keep an eye on in future is pluralized answers, and not to keep them in, or to put them in, should I say. Unlucky. You put volcano, but I spelled it wrong, so good to know. It was, yeah, fair enough. Letters in the answer field. I mean, there is that as well, Clive, is that the letters do give you an indication that we're looking for a pluralized answer, because volcano is only 7 letters long, and it was giving it 8 or 9 or 9 or 8 or something. So, anyway. So, there is that as well. So, either way, congratulations, Carl. You take the win on that one. And we have one more game I have planned for this evening, and it is Keshi's game. So, Keshi pack number 2. So, Keshi, you're just going to be sitting out on this one, and hopefully, the pack will work. Hopefully, I did it right. I think next time, Keshi, you're submitting a pack, can you use the Excel format? I think me just copying and pasting stuff from a notepad file is it's a bit of a hazard for me. And I'm going to open up your... I'm actually going to open up your text file because you have extra things I need to say in it. So let me open up the Sublime like that. And open up the pack so I can get my things. Where you have said things like opening spiel... Keshi, are you indicating to me that you want me to describe those rounds like that? I presume as such. And it's fair enough that I do, because, yeah. If you want to. Alright, well, certainly in one of the rounds it makes sense to say something. But the others, yeah, either way. I'll read them out. I've got the information here, so I might as well read them out. Just got to remember to do so. 21 players in at the moment. Who is all of the W's? Who is trying to test my string length limits with lots of W's? I do text formatting, thank you very much. Well, whoever is those W's, I'm afraid I can't give any points to if you win, because I do not know who www is. I mean, I could maybe infer that it's Procyon, given they are saying hehehe in chat, and what you get for not making the quiz last 21:31. Well, I'm so sorry that I did not add an extra second for you. But it's just how the game works. 21 and a half minutes, not 21 and 31. And we now have 30 players in. 30 players in this one. Sam Stamster is this is the thing. Now Samster is claiming they are the real www. I don't know who to trust now. I don't know who to trust. I think Procyon is sus. I don't know. Did I see them vent? I don't know. This is an I'm Spartacus moment. It's probably something like that, yeah. Who is the true criminal? Let's find out. Deduction game. Can you tell which one is yours, Puzzle Dan? Well, presuming that you've just put the word and placed the word Keith inside your name, then I presume it's Puzzle Keith Dan is you. And now we have okay, fair enough. I think I can understand that name just about. There you go. That's how you say the name, isn't it? It's kind of Welsh, isn't it? There's lots of excessive W's in there. Can't say with how, just how. Well, that's just how it works. I'm sus. How am I sus? I'm the host. How am I sus? I don't understand how I can be sus. I mean, yeah, this is a game that I'm hosting that knocks out everyone bar one by the end of the game. It doesn't make me a killer. It doesn't make me an imposter or anything. You all know what you're signing up to here. The page crashed for me, so you're going to be a dead player. Oh, dang. Oh, well. Everyone vote Ash. Is there an Among Us stream coming? There isn't, Puzzle Dan, no. Feel free to play it in Discord if you want, though. Just don't take it too seriously, is all I say. There's a lot of the early Twitch streamers are taking the game far too seriously and far too negatively as well. It's just toxic gameplay. But those that play in like the Toast and Saikuno and Pokey Circles, they're a decent group of people that actually play the game proper and they enjoy playing it. But everyone else, just yeah. When are we getting Ash's second Fall Guys win stream? I need to play some more Fall Guys for that to happen. Fall Guys is not dead. I just need to get back into it and play some Season 2. I mean, that's true social score count. It is. It is. Where the players don't know. Yeah, it does thrive better on the fact of when players don't know each other. Because you do, again, end up getting into patterns and tells if you play with the same group of people lots of times. Which, I mean, to be fair, that group of people I was describing, those streamers, they do have different people on, and they do have a cycle round, so it isn't always the same people every time. So there is a bit of that in there. Because people criticise you for playing wrong. Ugh. Don't get me started on people being lambasted and gatekeeped into playing the game in one particular way. Play the game however you want. That's like I say with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Don't let anyone else tell you how to play the game. You play the game however you want. There are loads of mods out there. You do not have to install every single mod out there. Pick the ones that you would like to play and play it however you want. It's just simple. There's just that much out there in the world for Keep Talking Nobody Explodes mods, modules, etc. that you can just play it however you want. I mean, there is the case of that there is just such a proliferation of mods that it's becoming unbearable to even get started for new people. And that is why there is a lot of people that make these suggestions of, oh, you need to get this pack of things because this is how it just makes sense to do that. But still, once you've gotten over that baby step, then play it however you want. Simple. Catane is a bad game. No one play Catane. What are you doing about your name then, Procyon? Intro to mods is still fine, then you just install the ones you like. That's pretty fair, I would say, Lingo. Yeah, that is pretty fair. Oh, actually, bearing in mind, it's coming around to Halloween. Do I want to upgrade? Do I need to add some stuff to the factory for Keep Screaming and Nobody Explodes? That factory event, the spoopy event? I don't know. Maybe I'll think about doing something on that. Just realised about it. Anyway, there is a Whiskers as well. She's having a nice sleep, aren't you? Sorry, did I wake you up? Sorry, I'll let you get back to sleep now. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to start the clock down. The countdown. Wow. I can't say words. Yeah, she was having a nice sleep. You know, I kind of don't remember. Does the Centurion play DS E8 at the end again, or am I messing around? So, I think I put the patch back in to make it do the thing, Procyon. At one point when there was a Unity version change... No, not a Unity version change. It was when they first brought in the localization stuff. It broke the mission because the reflection was all broken because they had different variables, different fields to reflect on. So... I did a very quick fix to make that just work very quickly and took out the DSE array. And then at some point some point after that, I think it was when Sam gave a bug fix pull request for something I can't remember now, but I also put in something on that to bring DSE Ray back, I think. So that should be back in on the Centurion mission. So that stuff aside, I'm going to start the clock. I'm going to start the countdown for this final lobby. This is Keshi's game, so there is now 1 minute on the clock. This is your last minute to get into the game if you'd like to. Go to that link as it says up on screen, or go into the chat, use the exclamation mark outright command to get your link, clicky that, and enter in the room code of 10178, as these 35 people have already done so. Oh, someone has joined during the timer. Anisette, welcome to the game. 35 seconds left. You probably don't see the timer because you have joined during the 60 seconds. That's probably something I need to look at. This is, as I say, Keshi's game, and Keshi did do some interesting rounds in the previous pack that he did. I completely messed up round number 3 for him. Hopefully round number 3 will work this time round, and he's got some more in store for you as well. Last 10 seconds to decide if you want to get out before we even start to see the questions. This is your last chance to do so. Otherwise, you need to give me right answers and get out at the right time to get out. Good luck. 20.5 minutes on the clock, and that time starts now. Round number 1, answer up to 15 of these wonderful questions. Words will appear one by one. Type your answers. Spelling generally matters. No points lost if you're wrong. Fast answers will score you more points, a maximum of 15 each question. Correct answer will get you a get up button, and you must get out before the round timer that says 4.5 minutes reaches 0. Otherwise, you will be eliminated. When you're out, you cannot score any more points. Points will carry over into round number 2, and critically, since the Krypton Factor style round proved popular in the previous set, Keshi decided to do it again. So this is another sort of Krypton Factor final round styley, but with less questions that are about British politicians. And just for Egg, there are no flags in this round as well. So that is what you can look forward to in the first round, round number 1. Good luck. Mathematically, a straight line from a circle centre to its circumference is called a what? Lots of right answers. That's what we like to see. The answer we look for there that 27 got right was radius. Which bone lies alongside the radius in the human forearm? A lot of people, because I have mentioned the Krypton Factor clue, getting the in earlier before seeing the full question. The answer we look for there is the ulna, radius and ulna. Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, born in Simbirsk in 1870, was better known by what name? Vladimir Ilyich, probably. The answer we're looking for that 14 got right was Lenin. Which actor married Rula Lenska in 1987? Answer looking for is Dennis Waterman, or just Waterman. Which stretch of water is known to the French as La Manche? La Manche is the English Channel. In 1875, who became the first man to swim the English Channel? Oh, a couple of people getting this one right. Very good. Seven got it right. No, 8. Captain Matthew Webb was the answer there. In which musical by Webber and Stilgo do the cast use roller skates to portray railway trains? I do like this question. Gives you just enough. The answer looking for was Starlight Express. What breed was Starlight Express the Crufts Supreme Champion of 1988? Good luck on this one. That's all I'll say on that one. It's good luck on this one. One got it right, though. It's an English setter. Very well played, Inisk. Which English city was the setting for the film Letter to Brezhnev? 10 got it right. It was Liverpool. Cycle Space is now out. To which Liverpool group did the singer Holly Johnson belong? It's a difficult clue, this one, but a couple of people getting it right. Answer was Frankie Goes to Hollywood. 1.5 minutes now. The French Frank was divided into 100 what? Drew Dave Tom is out. Adster is out. Anaset Brig are out. Refbot is out. The answer we're looking for is the centime. 91.44 centimetres is equivalent to which imperial measure? ABME is out. I can say Sieve, Cliver's Beacon, Saber Star, Willow Shape, Innis, Line Piece, Dogfish, Tyson, Sleep Vision, Cetra, Car 7, Santasar, and Colo, and Ben all getting out on Yard. Less than a minute now. Yardbird or Bird was the nickname of which jazz saxophonist? It's Sieve. Sieve. Sleeping Matterlight is out. Procyon is out. 8 Minky is out. Samster is out on Charlie Parker. The ultimate question in this round. Who wrote Mansfield Park and Northanger Abbey? Lingo Minic is out. The answer we're looking for was Jane Austen. The last question to get out on. Austin is the capital of which state of the USA called the Lone Star State? It's giving you all sorts of clues on that one. Alpha Q, Undead, Yellowtail, Connor, Jash the Wilfrash, Puzzle Keith Dan, Kegler, and Gruff all getting out on Texas. That does mean CM27 Part 3, the dead account, and score is finally written. Getting knocked out with 27 points. They did not get out at the right time and have been eliminated, I'm afraid. Oh, did 1 yard not get accepted? I'm guessing that was not on the list, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Couldn't have a G. Okay. So 34 players survived going into round number 2. I can say Civ, or Sieve. Sievert. I can say Civ at the top with 91 points. Second place, Innis, 87. Saberstar third, 84 points. We go into round number 2. Words will appear in random order. Again, fast answers will score more points, but also there is a streak bonus of 5 points additional for each successful correct answer. So yeah. Correct answer will get you a get out button for 10 seconds. Get out before the timer hits 0 or you'll be eliminated. And only those position 18 and above, rank 18 and above, will move on to round number 3. So currently Sleep Vision is sitting there on 34 points. This is round number 2. This is similar to the conundrum round that Keshi had in his previous set. However, this time the words entirely in capital letters will form a 9-letter anagram, and there is some sentence structure around it to give you a hint as to what the word will be. So decipher the anagram and hopefully all is going to be good for you. This is round number 2. I hope Alien doesn't dare erupt and cause another ash cloud before I board my flight. Hashtag make Ash say things. So dare erupt is an anagram for departure. If you sapped air to create a vacuum, it would do this. Ten got it right. It's disappear. The procedure for having a child is to enable people to do this. Eleven got it right. It is reproduce. If you like to daunt ever forward, you might have a sense of this. A few more people getting this one. 18 getting it right for adventure. Not killing the chestburster when they had the chance gave the alien time to do this to the Nostromo crew, one by one. Answer we're looking for was eliminate. Tantasar and Brig, early getting outers. If you were to entrap men for an indefinite amount of time, it would be this, the opposite of temporary. Gruff and Cycle Space are getting out. We're getting some early outage. Permanent was the answer we're looking for there. Saber Star is also out as well. The method to make an old keg new would take a decent amount of this. The answer we're looking for was knowledge. If you wish to rapture me, don't be this and at least buy me dinner first. Answer we're looking for there was premature. Question number 9. Having expertise of this could even help you sell tank grime to someone for the right price. No one else getting out yet. Answer we're looking for there was marketing. Nope, Clive is out and Ape is out. If you see a dragon use its flame breath nearby, I wouldn't hang around it if I were you. It's not safe. AB Me is out. Answer we're looking for was dangerous. Sleeping Matolite and Anisep are also out. Krispy Kreme unveiled their new rice donut and added it to their menu. Dogfish is out. Answer we're looking for was introduce. Question number 12. I failed to see what Car 11 has to do with this conversation. Refbot, we like shapes, getting out. Cetra, Tyson also getting out on relevance and lingo and colo and sleep vision. Less than a minute now. If you're feeling down, don't go on hate trips. See this person instead. Inisk is out. I could say Civ, Benz, Linepiece, Samster, all getting out on Therapist and Cast 7th. Only one space not taken above the line yet. Imagine the sheer ooze you would get if you got a ringer when playing the game that uses one of these. Asda is getting out, so is Procyon. All the spaces have been taken above the line, however, there's a chance to get above. Horseshoe is the answer. Alpha Q might get in. Nope, I don't think so. Don't have a bad dream about that time a German hit you. Unfortunately, Alpha Q did not get enough to be able to get above the line. The answer was a nightmare. And that is the end of round number 2. Alpha Q, Benz J, Brig, Connor for real, Cycle Space, Drew, Dave, Tom, Gruff, Jash, the Will Frash, Kegler Coach, Linepiece, Puzzle Keith Dan, Cetra, Tantasar, Tyson, Undead, and Yellowtail, all getting failing to get out at the right time or above the line and have been eliminated. 18 players now survive to go on to round number 3, and well played to bloody hell Innis with 600 points going through. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're going to reset those scores now. Can confirm a non-answer resets the streak. Oh, well played Innis then. That's damn good of you. 18 players continue on. We reset the scores. Answer up to 50 questions. The words will appear in reverse order. Choose the correct answer from the 4 possibilities. This is the multiple choice round. No streak in this round, however, fast answers will still score more points, a maximum of 50 in each question. The scores will carry over from this round into round number 4. And here's the opening spiel for this one. There will be curveballs in this round, but there is always a correct answer within the options. You just need to find it. So there are some curveballs, maybe some tricksy questions, tricksy answers, but there will always be one correct answer from the 4 given. Just have to think a little laterally. Here we go. Star hidden. Find. Find the hidden star. See one of those. The answer we're looking for there was mustard. It contains the star. Backwards. Sinned. Has. Who? I mean, everyone got that one right. And sharpish. The answer there was Dennis, because it is sinned backwards. Movie. 3D. The. Press. The answer we're looking for there was stupid and stupider because it has 3 Ds. Apple poisoned A. Cinderella gave who? The answer for this one is no one, because that's Snow White, not Cinderella. Stomach empty and on eat rabbit A can carrots many how. $16 got it right. The answer is 1, because once they've had 1, it's no longer an empty stomach. Eat you should 1, which 1 whole the eat 2 going your if. Everyone getting this right. The answer we're looking for is the one with the hole. It's a donut. Alias and using isn't tree which? The answer we're looking for there is Douglas, because there is a Douglas fir. Song, alphabet, traditional, complete the in. Mentioned I is times many how. The answer we were looking for is 2. I and now I know my ABCs. Backwards, mind is that thing the press. The answer we're looking for there that everyone got right was denim, because it's mind backwards. Silently off starts that one the press. No one out yet. We're all going for a bit more. The answer we're looking for there was knocker, because it starts with a silent K. People of number smallest the represents term which? Three got this wrong. The answer is just one singular Brazilian. TSUJ. SSERP. Backwards. Anasep is out, so is Inisk. We were looking for backwards but backwards. Odds the to attention no pay you if yours be will fortune good. Clive dog fish sleep vision. I could say sieve sleeping matter light. We like shapes and Procyon getting out on 26 because it's the only even number. State letter 6 letter A includes that state the press. Lingo car ABME colo ref all getting out. And Adster on the answer Arkansas because it contains Kansas. It's Arkansas. Last question in this round. Below for numeral the press. It's just for 8 this one, and he did get it right. And he is out. Where is the numeral 4? The numeral 4 is in 5. IV Roman numerals. Funny that. Very well played, everyone, surviving that round. And it is pretty tight again at the top. Sleep Vision only ahead by single point ahead of 8 Minky. 8 Minky ahead by 2 points ahead of Lingo Maniac. And then it is 9 points ahead of, I could say, Civ. All the way down to Saberstar on 55 points. However, like I said before, that kind of deficit from 55 to 121 can still be made up in the final round, where it all really matters. Because you can claim a hell of a load of points if you can string a lot of answers together. Right, we're all ready. Let's get ready for the final round. 3 minutes on the clock. Questions increase in value. Question 1 is 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 6, 4 is 8, and so on, increasing in value by 2 each time. The game will end immediately after 3 minutes of questions have happened. First to give me a right answer on a question will start a 5-second timer on everyone else. If no one answers, then the question is passed after 15 seconds. You can only get out if A, no one has gotten out yet, or B, you have a score higher than the most recent gotten out player. Additionally, congratulations, you passed the idiot test. And now it's time for a commercial break. So all of these questions that you're going to see are to do with adverts and advertising slogans. Hashtag not spawn. Good luck to you all. This is the final round. Which soft drink was marketed as lip-smacking, thirst-quenching, ace-tasting, motivating, good buzzing, cool tugging, high-walking, fast-living, everything cool fizzing? It was Pepsi. The Natural Confectionery Company has a string of oddball adverts, including a gummy teddy bear shouting repeatedly to bring on the what instruments? God, that's a lot of words to spit out. Answer is trumpets. Which colourful phone directory had the slogan, let your fingers do the walking, and saw a man on the search for a copy of Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley? Answer is Yellow Pages. What sunflower spread was often advertised with the cover of the Desmond Decker and the Aces song, The Israelites? Answer is Vitalite. What fruit drink do they drink on the Congo? Answer is Umbongo. What toaster pastries were advertised as so cool, they're hot, so hot, they're cool? Just over 2 minutes left. Answer is Pop-Tarts. What brand of mineral water is filled with volcanicity and was once advertised by George the Volcano and Tyrannosaurus Allen? Answer we're looking for there was Volvic. A popular advert for which car manufacturer featured a Rube Goldberg-style machine of car parts? Answer is Honda. Which video game company had the slogan, to be good, this good takes ages? Answer is Sega. For 20 points, what fizzy orange drink was made in Scotland from girders? Answer is Iron Brew. What popular student foodstuff was once marketed as the slang of all snacks? For 22 points. If you've been watching Royal Flush, you'll probably know what this is. Answer is Pot Noodle. Now for 24 points, which beer refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach? Answer is Heineken. For 26 points, which pineapple and grapefruit drink had the totally tropical taste? 1 minute left. Answer is Lilt. For 28 points, do you love anyone enough to give them your last? 50 seconds left. Answer is Rolo. For 30 points. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our Frosty, I'm taking it 155. Answer is Club. Refbot now takes it 173. Advertised by Laughing Robot Martians. For MASH, get. For 32 points. Answer is Smash. 30 seconds left. What chocolate bar was the sweets you could eat between meals without ruining your appetite? Lingo Medic now sets it at 210 points. 25 seconds left. This one is worth 34 points. Answer is Milky Way. 20 seconds left. Going by two names, either is fine. What fruit chews were made to make your mouth water? 36 points on offer on this question. Correct answer is Opal Fruits. Lots of people claiming Colo now takes it for 303. Which petrol brand wanted you to put a tiger in your tank? 38 points on offer. 5 seconds. Sleeping Matterlight takes it for 468. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline is the answer. But no one was above the line there. And Sleeping Matterlight takes the win with 468 points. I could say Civ only 7 points behind on 461, and Innis another great game ending on 452. Goodness me. Whew. Also, Keshi, may I just say, there were a lot of words in some of those questions in the final round. I mean, I liked the challenge. I did like the challenge, to be fair. Hydrate, good point. Yeah, that Pepsi one, it's just resetting your mouth each time there. What soft drink was marketed as lip-smacking, thirst-quenching, ace-tasting, motivating, good buzzing, cool talking, high-walking, fast-living, ever-giving, cool fizzing? Pepsi, apparently. But very well played. Okay. Matt Clemson, I may have been working on a quiz with exactly this theme for WikiQuiz. Ah, well, that might help you, I guess. Presuming, of course, that you are Sleeping Matterlight in this particular situation. If you are, then I can give you 25,000 dukes. If you're not, then I can't. You are indeed. Well. And I presumed you were the Civ, David Bodicum, because, yes, I did say Civ on stream, on the 500 questions stream, and I know you were certainly one for berating me for not saying Civ correctly. To add dukes to Matt Clemson, very well earned 25,000 dukes, and that is your current total. And to David Bardicum, you get yourself 10,000 doots for finishing second place there. Brings you up to 10,801. And Inisk, you get some more points. Inisk, you get yourself another 5,000 doots. There we go. Inisk now up to 105,287 doots. That's the thing. I don't know how I managed to tumble over honorific abilitude natibus, but how do I do it? How do I do it? I don't know. I it's witchcraft. There's some witchcraft there. Your screen is telling you that you won, so I think there might be some bug fixing to do. Wait, what? That ain't right. I shouldn't do that. It's saying one. Screenshots, so it didn't happen. Screenshots where it didn't happen. Oh. Apparently it did happen because Connor got it for some reason. Weird. Oh, that is a weird bug. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to look into that because Connor has proven that it has happened. Winning on 0 points. Oh, okay. You like it 25,000? Sorry, Procyon. Not on my end. It doesn't say that. So I'm only going off of what it says on my host screen. Can't go off of what it says on yours. Oh, God. All right, right. Well, that is going to be it for this evening. It's like 5 minutes to 10, and I normally want to finish my streams around about 10 o'clock-ish or around that time. So thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying those 3 games of Outright. So particular thanks there to Car 7th, Ralph, and Catchy Head for the 3 packs that we played this evening. It's good fun. Thank you very much for that. Tomorrow, I need to update the schedule because I'm not going to be doing Unity Workshop stuff tomorrow, but I might be online doing streaming stuff, doing dev stream of the Vault? Question mark? Yeah, I might do some dev streaming of the Vault tomorrow at some point. I know that Quizzy Dan is doing some crossword solving and he's going to be doing that from 4 p.m-ish. So depends on when I want to do my dev stream or not, whether I go and raid him or he raids me, either or, something along those lines. I don't know. But I might be around for some dev stream stuff on the Vault tomorrow. As I say, Quizzy Dan is doing some cryptic crossword solving at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Ben is back on Saturday evening. He's going to be playing some Google, VAT, and Danger Zone 2, if memory serves. So those are some good games to play. And then there is also the Chase VGM over in Aussie land. That's sort of like late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Alert, alert, alert. Daylight savings are changing in the... the daylight savings change is happening in the UK and EU this weekend. It may not be in your area if you're in the US or like North America or something like that, or if you're in a place that doesn't respect daylight savings. But just be aware that daylight savings is occurring this weekend for us, which means UK will be moving to GMT, and as such, the stream times will be moving to 8 p.m. GMT. So next week, the stream may end up being 1 hour later for you than you're expecting. So where you would normally be tuning in at like 3 p.m. Eastern time, it would be 4 p.m. Eastern time, but only for next week, because I believe the week after the US, North America, they changed their clocks back so that it all falls back in line again. It is, again, still a 5-hour time difference. So be aware that that is a thing happening this weekend, and that's going to shift the schedules of us relative to you over the next week. What is happening next week? Well, Sunday is the Pinnacle Larder, which normally starts at 7 p.m. I don't know if he's still going to be starting at what would be 7 p.m. BST, or whether he's going to be starting 7 p.m. GMT. So just be aware that there may be some time slippage there as to when Tipster starts. If he's doing Pinnacle Larder at all, I don't know actually. I'm presuming he is, but he might not be. So keep an eye out on things on Discord and on Twitter. Tuesday, Ben is back doing Countdown. He's bringing Countdown, and he's got a new set and everything. It looks really swanky. So he's going to be doing Countdown 8 p.m. GMT. I'll be back on Wednesday, 8 p.m. GMT with, I think, 1,000 Heartbeats I said I was going to do. So going to be 1,000 Heartbeats with some permanent dootage to be won. Maybe I could figure out a way to give points to the pulse. Convert those pulse points into doots. Ooh, that's a thing. I'll have to experiment with that. And then next Friday will be the next episode of Golden Mind. So there'll be the next sort of heat, the next 6 players for Golden Mind, hosted by Catnip, and that'll be next Friday. Okay, that's pretty much it for this week in quiz for at least my circle. There is also Liquid Courage LK. You can go and find LK because he does quizzes like all the time. It's crazy that he can do quizzes like every day, and sometimes multiple times in each day as well, which is just even more crazy. Dan's quiz he's also doing his quiz next Thursday as well, if memory serves. He's doing some puzzle solving on next Tuesday as well. It's just all the things happening, just literally all the things happening. Is there anyone to go and raid? Here's where I go and look at my quiz show category. Am I everyone in the quiz show category? No, I'm not actually. There is someone else in the quiz show category live. Let's go and have a quick look. After I watch this advert, obviously. Might not be... not an English language, though. It's not an English language stream. So that might be difficult. I don't know. But you can go and say hi to David Jones if you want. Anyone else worth raiding? Anyone want to suggest? Oh, Portuguese even. My goodness me. I'm butchering everything tonight. Portuguese even. Let's give it a go. All right then. Let's just give it a go and say hi to people in other languages. So let's go and raid David Jones. There you go. Thank you very much, everyone. Have fun. I mean, yeah, have fun over there on David Jones' stream, and see breaking news. Oh, I will do, and I'll catch you later. Bye.